Hello everyone, today I would like to tell you 10 short talk on request. Number 1. Firstly, the speaker said, next stop was Greenwich, and they suggested remain in seat until the train had come to complete stop. And next, not standing up until they had stopped at the station, because that was for their safety. And after that, they suggested checking around their seat to make sure they had left nothing behind. And finally, thanked them for riding the commuter rail service and have a pleasant trip. Number 2. Firstly, the speaker said, welcome to the Franklin Theatre, and they were opening show of their 25th season. And next, they suggested turning off all cell phones, pictures, and recording device before the show began. And next, the use of cameras was not allowed while the actor was on stage. And this includes video and digital cameras. And after that, information on upcoming was available in the lobby. Number 3. Firstly, the speaker said they had reached the voicemail of Martin, and he was either away from his desk or out of the office. And next, the speaker suggested pressing 1 to speak with his assistant or to make an appointment. After that, waiting for the beep and left a message. And finally, he would return a call as soon as he could. Number 4. Firstly, the speaker announced Flight 15 was ready for boarding, and next, the speaker suggested lining up at the gate and having the boarding pass ready to show to the flight attendant, and let the flight attendant know if they were traveling with small children or need special assistance boarding the plane. And after that, if they carry on bags were too large, they may be asked to check them. And finally, the speaker reminded non-smoking flight. Number 5. Firstly, the speaker said a traffic accident downtown was causing major delays on several main roads. And next, driver was asked to avoid North State Street and use Constitution Avenue instead if they must drive downtown, and even on Constitution Avenue. However, they may still experience some delays. And finally, officials expected that the delays to last for several hours. Number 6. Firstly, the speaker thanked them for calling, and the speaker suggested hanging up and dialing the number if they want to reach technical support. Next, staying on the line if they want to speak to the customer service representative, and their call would be answered in turn, and there was the wait approximately 5 minutes. Number 7. Firstly, the speaker said Springfield had been struck by hurricane the week before, and that left millions of dollars of property damage in each week. Next, thousands of people had been left homeless and could expect to spend several weeks living in shelter. After that, the city was seeking donations of food and clothing for hurricane victims. Finally, they suggested sending their donations to the Springfield Rescue Committees if they would like to help. Number 8. Firstly, the speaker introduced Missy Jackson, who had just joined their staff as the manager's assistant. And next, the speaker suggested helping her out during first few days there, as she learned their office routine. And finally, the speaker appreciated their cooperation in this matter. Number 9. Firstly, the speaker got attention to the people, and the speaker said, they might hear several times go off in the course that morning. And the speaker suggested remaining calm when they hear the alarm, because there was no need to leave the building or avoid using the elevator. Just continue with their usual routine. And finally, the speaker thanked them for patience. Number 10. Firstly, the speaker said, would the driver of the white car that was parked near the back entrance, the speaker suggested moving their car, and they were parked illegally, and they needed to move their car immediately, or it would be ticketed and towed. After that, the speaker suggested parking the visitor parking area that was located near the front of the building. Finally, the parking area by the back entrance was for delivery vehicle only. Thanks for your watching.